Wishcat would first like to verify that you are not a complete fraud. Master Gig. Okay. What voice is this? Like playing D&D. Master Gig. He's not a cowboy. Master Gegruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. Beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Lay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Sure. It's actually way this way. The Nyxes are giant toads. Here's a little fishy fish. Oh, did that not work? Oh, we gotta wait for it. Oh, not the major suck. Oh, can you not use mounts on the water? What's that? Wishcat. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we have had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Oh, you talking about sauerkraut? The mill farmer guy, dude? Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. Master Geguruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Geguruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, MSQ, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. The first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What? You mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventure, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. And we do not have that aetheryte. I think we're going to trek directly south where all the aggressive monsters, and we're freaking level 47. We should be okay. Bum 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 bum. I think I might even have to make tea. Some of those scratchy, deeper voices we're doing, it can hurt after a while. What? What you mean you want to? What? You trying to have a bad day? I think you're trying to have a bad day. Won't you make like a tree and leave me alone? Boo, this guy stinks. I am going to grab the Aetheryte this time. So you know how we're playing all of the classes that are sort of like the cover or cover boys for the expansions and stuff? That means we get to play Viper for Dawn Trail, right? Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, MSQ. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Detto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I do so merely clearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, MSQ. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. I'm not gonna lie. As mucky and slow and draining as A Realm Reborn has been portrayed by a many, and the writing may be slow and filler. I don't know if because I've been adding like voices and color to the dialogue and everything, but it's been fun. Like it doesn't feel fillery. Like I'm enjoying it. Like actually paying attention to the story and everything gives me a reason also to understand why I'm going back and forth to different places, you know? Instead of just being like, oh, this is a bunch of fests and going back and forth and stuff. So you were summoned by the mother, you have returned. Welcome back, duty. Get my fan on too. gonna be like 75. Jeez. Get the hell out of Southern California. It is trash here. Every day it's trash here. So hot and freaking warm. There are no clouds. Okay. Thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Such bravery, such recklessness that will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to Southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Udon Noon. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, MSQ. We should have that. We sure do. That's a big old boy. Get credit for like 2 hits. Let's see. See if we get anything. Yay! We did get a little something. Yeah, we did get a little something. State your business, adventurer. So this is the one Westcott sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he's seizing you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain. Okay, let's go a little more. Let's go a little wiser and older. Let's go. You've seen your share of battle. No, that's too deck. No, we keep going back to Deckard Cain. And you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. It was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. And see, that's the reason why pragmaticism was such a hiccup for me, is because I'm so used to saying pragmatic. Khajiit?
That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp.
How's that?
The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Almaja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Almaja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice. Only this one spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, and bring to me his necklace.
That was actually a good choice. I gotta say, making Khajiit was a good choice. Bravo. We must trek the desert now, though. Damn it, you made me like him. I didn't want to like him, but now that he's a Khajiit, I like him. Bum 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 bum. Also, can I get some ratings? Can I get some ratings? How would you rate that Khajiit? I am looking so forward to playing. What was it? We're gonna do Skyrim, Fallout 4, Cyberpunk, and Lethal Company with crowd control. It's gonna be fun. We also next week, by the way, just next week we're gonna be doing some Robo Quest with Walu. We might do some Sea of Thieves now that we have private servers. We've also got Void Crew. Got a ton of content. So if you're enjoying your stay here, please consider, dropping that like, follow, have notifications on and stuff. We're going to be streaming every day. We stream every day here. Come through, have some fun. Listen to me lose my voice. I honestly can't wait to, like, I'm enjoying the journey and I'm enjoying the ride and learning like everything in A Realm Reborn, but I'm so looking forward to the other expansions. But we got to get our foundations down, right? So let's understand who we are. I believe he wants me to go back. I'm just gonna teleport.
Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. You'll make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredients you seek.
This is fun, I gotta say. I kind of miss playing Skyrim.
A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a whalewick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but whalewick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sagoli. Freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where whalewick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well.
This is quite a sand dune. I think we have to go around. I don't think you can go straight up that. We have the money. We'll just teleport.
Hiya!
Hiya! Walu, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good time in P12S. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for that.
You look well. Have you caught our quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, MSQ. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to the West Cat. Worry not. You have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. Further nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek West Cat's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me.
Yeah, have good sleeps, man. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for coming through and hanging out. Good sleep.
The captain was always fond of his brandy wine. I'd be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Wiscat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that it is still the case now. Please give him my regards, MSQ.
Whew. Thank God we are done with the Khajiit, because that one got me. What savage am I trying to do? Anything I have not yet cleared, to be honest. Oh, it was definitely fun. I never said it wasn't fun. It was absolutely fun. Put me in Elder Scrolls 6. I got you. I'll have red wine to prepare for my recordings.
Well met, MSQ. Landonel and Udanu both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? My favorite. I shall have to thank the nun personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Unfortunately, you will not have to travel to Audenar this time to obtain it. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa Dole herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home.
All of them? No, I've done some. I've done a few. I think we can just no, we do. I was gonna say we could just teleport to Wineport, but there is an NPC that we have to talk to, so we gotta travel on foot. Sunny says hi. Hi, Sunny. What's the adventure? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. I already knew that. You know, hold up. Hold up. You know how many times I've used this already? me turn off the setting because I like the music here. Okay, now we're doing Bray Flock's long stop. I believe. Oh, that's way over there. Wow, and now I know why it's called Bray Flock's long stop, because it's Bray Flock's long stop. Dun, 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 dun. You coming to shoot things? Okay. I don't need to eat food, but I should be. The more you know.
Ah, tongue flaps of Westgate be reaching ears of Blayfox. Uplander is comfort, tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobby Flock from homes. Gobby Flock needs goodly Uplander gives safety to Longstop with much hand-lending.
We're gonna do this one unsynced if you don't mind. Because honestly, I do not need the XP. We are so over leveled, it's ridiculous. Brave Flox's long stop. Welcome to the jungle. Thank you for that.
Scroll, Gobby Flock in danger. Uplanders take gate key. Open head gate.
Yeah, well, okay, we got you. We got you. Fear not. Wee. Just want to talk to the NPC. Hand lending, hand lending. That's what I imagine. He's like a hand lending, hand lending. That's so funny. Oh, there was a okay, I was like, isn't there a coffer? Thank you for grabbing that. And then there's one chest up top as well. I'm gonna start doing that whenever I'm in danger. Hand lending, hand lending, hand lending, hand lending. Uplander says Gobby Flock. Oh, this has been Gobby Flock the whole time? Oh, okay. Thought there were like different versions, like different ones, but it's the same one. Look at that and that and this and that and that and this and that. Oh, we can't go that way anymore. Sad. Is that other area still there? It is. We must unlock. Okay, there we go. I wonder if there's a chest in there. There used to be a chest in here. No chest? No enemies, no chest? Oh, sad. Kill it with fire. He descends into the jungle. The gut gate. Oh my. Is there a chest over there? No, isn't there a thing that comes down the mountain? I think that's in the hard gray flocks. Stuff down here though. Deep jungle coral. Doesn't drop a chest? No. Onwards and forwards. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Ooh, dragon. What dragon? ¿Dónde está dragon? I love that the cutscene was immediately destroyed. Lands and then destroyed. Yeah! I didn't even walk into the arena. That's great. What is this? Some type of cane. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna speak with Shka. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for Flighty think. Brave Flock's happy gives tasty flesh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is a stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda Brave Flocks ever say. We gotta go back to Rishke. Oh, Whiskey Boy. So, yeah. You had to go kill that dragon so you could get some Gouda. I gather you solved Brave Flock's little problem. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, it should be quite flavorful. How is it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. Bravo, MSQ. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite whatever the hell you said? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lamani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lamani Babani Lomani my regards. Bofani, Mima Momani, Lamani. Oh, that's you. I remember talking to you, little cool shades. Sweat, grime, and blood. You reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. Paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable order of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Bushwites and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. Oh, you're blind. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Now the shades make sense. They're cool-ass shades, I will say. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Weshcat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bergland, who owns and operates the largest winery in Verbrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Where's that guy? What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bids you speak with me. Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. Would sooner serve you goobu urine than you sell my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Oh yeah, he's got a French mustache. Wish I gave him a French accent. I take it he said no. Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his fact. Very well. We shall have to take an alternate approach. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vignerans of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, legendary Bacchus vines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience, and in that moment I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. Okay, my guy, it's just wine. Jesus. But as all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bergman to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. Heard rumors that one of the vignerans tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Is it Bracla? It is not. What? They're behind the house. Can I just jump right here? Sweet. Durim falurim. Excuse me, sir. Wine? Oh, but don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. Okay, my guy, chill. We unsurfaced some over there. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Okay. Look, it was really good wine, okay? It sounds like it. It honestly sounds like it. It's what they used to be known for, and now they just have mediocre spirits. Ooh, that's a nice jacket. What jacket is that? Magitech jacket. Oh, that's the Mog Station one. No luck. Most regrettable, but we had to try. The Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our... Ooh, that's how it happened. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Hogomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you would deliver it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher goalie dock, so perhaps Ritzkle can tell you where to find him. Down to the canoe. I was dying the first time I had to try to pronounce and say the name of the High Commander of Limsa. Merlwib, like that's fine. But the last name? Oh man, that was something else. Oh, you're up there. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you have a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. This way. This way? Oh, yeah, this way. Oh, that's who's in this corner? It's like this little wooden hut in the corner of the jungle, far secluded from everybody. It's actually a really nice hut. It is funny that my MSQ alt has more gil than Walu, though. Oh yeah, new armor? Yeah, a new chest piece. Ooh, it's like cream white. What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Why you groaning, buddy? Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I'm not... I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the bitches go away. Sure. Oh, one more? Okay. Oh, you're in my thing. My XP, my sweet XP. Prestidigitation banned. Instead of from now on, if we have to ban people, just yell out prestidigitation. Are we not supposed to wait? What is it? 3 out of 5? Hold up! Oh my god, it's 5 of them. Oh, the next one's so far. All right. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me. Even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... No one survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored in a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. It's so dark in your hut, bro. Where's the door? I know they just won the in-season tournament, but give me 1 second. I need to see when my next sports ball game is. It's on Tuesday? Hell yeah. Tuesday. Means we get a couple of days. We don't have to end early. Alright, now I can just tell you, right? It has been some time, MSQ. What news do you have of Drest? Ah, yes. I recall you did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drest and I. 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, MSQ. By the gods, MSQ, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. The long and winding road. It's gonna be a minute before we get there, guys. I do kind of match this armor and stuff on this horse. Pegasus? This Pegasus? What the? What the? Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Does it look like I'm a warrior? Warriors. How have I not made that reference yet? What did Drest have to say, MSQ? Tell me everything. Ha! I was right. This smell, this texture, I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Where did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Berchla. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. Not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait. The shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? That's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time, but now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should have been savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, MSQ. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Weska. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Cute. Wineport's story was kind of cute. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, MSQ. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin? You just give me a minion? A little Goobo minion? That's cute.